Let consciousness enter the new era first. CFN, February 7, 2025. With cars, trains, and airplanes, would you still travel by ox cart or horse-drawn carriage? With smartphones, would you still write letters and send them through the post office to someone thousands of miles away? Do you still use an abacus? Walk 2 kilometers to fetch water? Carry a basket of dirty clothes to the river to wash them? Build walls and houses from mud? With the second home, would you still be eager to marry, start a family, and raise children for old age? The Lifechanyuan era is coming. It will be a world of great unity, a global family. Would you still be blindly devoted to serving a nation? Countries like the United States, Germany, Russia, Iran, and China will become things of the past. Nations will become historical phenomena and enter museums. Why care whether something belongs to my country or another? AI has emerged and is growing fast. Do you still want to become an accountant, lawyer, teacher, clerk, or statistician? Robots will soon replace almost all manual labor. Do you still want to survive by physical work? Are there still gas station attendants filling cars with fuel? All work that can be programmed will be done by programs. Do we still need humans to operate them? More and more government departments will be downsized or abolished. Do you still want to be a civil servant, a bureaucrat, just to make a living? With the birth of silicon-based life and its growing prevalence and power, we will eventually realize that humans are becoming a redundant species on Earth, consumers of resources and creators of waste, destroyers rather than protectors of the planet. This makes us think, are we now on the eve of a great purification? Is it still necessary to rack our brains to start businesses and become wealthy? In the future, people will interact less with real individuals and more with virtual information. Everyone with a smartphone can calculate. Do you spend more time scrolling on your phone each day than talking face-to-face with people? Facts and trends show that future humans will need spiritual and soul wealth far more than material wealth. Perhaps the joy and comfort from someone far away will surpass the spiritual satisfaction provided by people nearby. This shows that seeking the source of spiritual and soul wealth is far more important than making money. He who does not plan for 10,000 generations is unfit to plan for a single moment. He who does not consider the whole is unfit to manage a single domain. He who does not plan for a lifetime is unfit to plan for a single task. He who does not plan for paradise is unfit to live a full life. Times are evolving. A developing era will not follow the traditional paths of thought and practice. Only by breaking free from the constraints of traditional culture and conventional ways of living and producing can we align with the rules and laws of the new era. Clinging to the old ways will lead to elimination, just as TV stations and newspapers are gradually disappearing. Marriage and family will be eliminated, nations will be eliminated, political parties and religions will be eliminated. Likewise, existing currencies will be eliminated, as will officials and billionaires. Only those who perfect their soul gardens will be preserved. Let our consciousness enter the new era first, and then strive to bring our physical bodies into the new era. Gathering the sages to found the Lifechanyuan era. CFN, February 7, 2006. In ancient times, people said, "A wise minister chooses a ruler, a good bird chooses a tree to rest." Today we say, "A wise sage chooses the way to follow, a good bird chooses a harmonious sanctuary to live." Human civilization must reach a higher level. The 5,000-year history of humanity has been one of blood and tears. The age of ignorance must end. Looking back, we see that religion, nations, political parties, and families have been the root causes of chaos. The fundamental root of this lies in the disordered human consciousness. People have not found the one true path, yet each believes their own to be the truth. Unless this situation ends, humanity cannot escape a vicious cycle. The era of following people instead of the law must end. Now we must advocate following the law instead of people. By law, we refer to all charters set by the United Nations and constitutions made by nations. But the most fundamental law is the law of Tao, the cosmic principle above any constitution, the law of the universe, the law of life. We should take this law as the standard for our words and deeds. What is the law of Tao, the law of life? Jesus, Buddha Shakyamuni, Muhammad, and Lao Tzu have all provided wisdom on this, but it is not yet complete. A large group of sages is needed to complete this mission, inheriting and expanding the wisdom of these great figures.